Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
We begin our news tonight with an exclusive story regarding a string of prank phone calls over the past few months that led to the Grand Forks SWAT team and bomb squad being called out. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Police have solved one of the cases but are still pursuing leads in a prank call to a Walmart store and others. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson has the latest on all of this.
This spring, a prank caller claimed hostages were being held at Valley Vision on South Washington Street. And in March, prank callers claimed there was going to be a shooting at Central High School. In June, 2 juveniles were charged with the Central High call.
Is any of this related to the call at Walmart?
Well, we're still looking into that. I definitely think it's a possibility. Up to this point, we haven't been able to determine for sure one way or the other, but it's obviously something that we're looking into.
On July 12th, less than 2 months after a shooting at this Grand Forks Walmart left one employee dead and another injured before the gunman shot himself, this same store received what turned out to be a prank call that a gunman was holding hostages.
The Walmart one, there was no recording. It came in on just the regular Walmart phone line, and they don't have any recordings of those phone lines.
Police say they don't have any hard evidence linking the Central High juvenile hoax callers to the Walmart incident, but it could still be a possibility.
And whether or not the first juveniles arrested in this had something to do with Walmart, who knows?
Who knows? Obviously it's something that we're considering, looking into, but at this point in the investigation, we don't know
that. They would have the opportunity. They're not in jail.
They are not in jail, no.
Police say their investigation into all of this is still very active. There are incidents that waste a lot of their time and resources, along with causing a lot of unwarranted stress for all the people caught up in them. In Grand Forks, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
Police are still looking for your help in this case, so if you have any information regarding this, contact police. Well, it's another rather chilly day out there today, but at least we have sunshine. Let's make it out to our backyard barbecue. It's a perfect night for that with Hutch Johnson. Hutch?
Thanks so much, Stephanie. We're here in Fargo. I got to tell you, there's a little breeze, but the sun sure feels nice. It's been struggling to get out today, and it's finally making an appearance. Wouldn't that be the case for the Cashwise Backyard Barbecue? Judy McDonald's this week's big winner. Where did you sign up to win, Judy?
At Fargo Cashwise.
Now, you got a big rowdy crowd here now. Who'd you invite?
They're all my housing association neighbors. And some backyard ones.
Good. Some friends. Are you all hungry? Okay. Well, the weather is cooperating and our appetite is growing, and the steak, well, the grill's getting warmed up. We'll check on that more in a minute, but let's check on your forecast because not everybody is as sunny as we are right now. Here's a look at current conditions across the region. Basically from the Red River and points west, we have near 70-degree readings, warmer in Devil's Lake at 73, and some sunshine aplenty. But a few spotty sprinkles in western Minnesota tonight, and gusty north winds are the strongest to the east, where it's only in the mid-50s with passing showers in our far eastern counties. That includes the Becker County area, where the Lakes country is seeing a few passing sprinkles. Nothing too heavy, but just on again, off again, passing showers. Your hour-by-hour forecast this evening for Fargo looks pretty good for steak. Good chewing weather with temperatures cooling off into the mid to upper 60s. And later tonight after sunset, it'll be in the cool 50s. Some of us might wake up a little on the chilly side first thing in the morning, but it does look like summer returns. I'll have the sizzle in the forecast coming up here in just a few moments.
We
Stephanie?
like that sizzle. All right. Thank you, Hutch. Disappointed with lawmakers, a local man is asking the community to help legalize medical marijuana in North Dakota by signing a petition. Ray Morgan lives in Fargo and suffers from severe pain after having multiple back surgeries. He's formed a committee of 25 people, and if they get approval from the Secretary of State, they can start collecting signatures. They need 13,500 people to sign on. If they get that, you will be able to vote for it for or against legalizing medical marijuana on the November 2016 ballot.
Be compassionate. It's, you know, if you haven't gone through pain and suffering, you know, this is a good time to think of others.
Last session, a bill to legalize medical marijuana failed in the House. Some of those against it were local law enforcement. Now, we talked to Cass County Sheriff Paul Laney, who says the benefits of legalizing marijuana will never outweigh the pitfalls and the impacts on our society. The North Dakota Highway Patrol has released the name of a Fargo man who was killed in a rollover crash near Alice, North Dakota. 58-year-old Carlos Torres was killed in the crash yesterday morning. It happened on Cass County Road 38, 2 miles south of Alice. Troopers say Torres missed a curve when the vehicle drove onto the west shoulder. He tried to bring the vehicle back onto the road, but it slid sideways and flipped, landing upside down in the ditch. Torres was not wearing a seatbelt and was found partially ejected underneath the truck. He was pronounced dead at the scene. And a 26-year-old Grand Forks woman has died after being injured in a head-on crash on August 15th. According to the North Dakota Highway Patrol, Rebecca Wright had been hospitalized since that crash. It happened on I-29 about 6 miles north of Manville, North Dakota. Deputies say Wright was driving her Jeep the wrong way on the interstate and hit a semi head-on, causing the semi to hit another semi. Both of the semi drivers did not suffer any injuries. Renting over home ownership continues to be a trend in the Fargo area, according to a new Fargo housing study. In Fargo, it's typically 58% rental, 42% home owning market. The study looks at housing growth and what will be needed in the next 5 years. One interesting point that the study showed was homeowners want more affordable housing in our area. It showed that existing houses were more popular than newer constructed homes. The median price for homes is about $218,000. City Commissioner Mike Williams says this study was beneficial. It showed more than $200,000 homes are needed in already established areas.
As in new growth areas, you pay a $220,000 house, there'll be $30,000 to $40,000 worth of special assessments. In areas where there's existing infrastructure, we can help avoid that because you don't have as high a specials, so that helps with affordability.
The study recommended construction of apartments and homes continue each year by building 1,300 households. The study suggests building 600 apartments and more than 400 single-family homes. Some residents should expect interrupted water service. Crews working on the West Fargo Main Avenue reconstruction project are going to be completing a water main connection tomorrow. This connection will require a portion of the existing water main to be temporarily shut down. This project will affect water service for the properties west of 15th Street Northwest and north to 2nd Avenue North. Adjacent properties to the south of the Main Avenue and 15th Street Northwest intersection may also be temporarily interrupted. Weather permitting, work will begin at 7 a.m. and around 2 p.m. The Clay County Sheriff's Department showed off its new 85-pound officer today in Moorhead. Just look at him. Deacon is the department's only police dog, and it cost about $25,000 to train. The department says that cost is low compared to an officer's life. The dog's trained to search for illegal drugs and tracking of suspects. The funding for him came from a VFW fundraiser and BNSF. The department expects 8 years of service from this guy and works with the same deputy every day. Deacon is originally from Europe. That's where most police stations get their canine officers. Love to hunt, but don't know what to do with the extra meat? The North Dakota Game and Fish Department says donate it. The program is called Sportsmen Against Hunger. It helps connect hunters to food banks across the state. And with the early Canada Goose season open, you can already start giving back.
But with the early Canada Goose season, we have a daily limit of 15, so we really have a lot of opportunity for hunters. And at the same time, we'd also look at it as there's a demand for the high protein, low fat that wild game is.
There are locker plants across North Dakota that accept donations, and some take light and dark geese. Before you donate, you're asked to call ahead. For more information, head to valleynewslive.com and click on the hot button. The season is here, and we aren't talking about school. Apple orchards will have people picking everything from Honeycrisp to delicious red starting next week. Gottenberg Apple Orchard from Audubon, Minnesota, doesn't use chemicals on their 2,000 trees. The orchard owner says the benefits of locally grown apples is the fresh taste you get with every apple.
This whole concept of locavore, people buying local food. When you buy an apple like this in Fargo, it's probably been off the tree for only 2 to 4 days, and we've picked it at its peak ripeness. So when you taste the apple, you know what it tastes like.
Gottenberg Apples will have a stand on Highway 10 and County Road 11 starting next weekend. They're open Saturday and Sundays from 9 to 5. Still ahead tonight, a hack attack on cheaters. The personal information that hackers claim they've exposed.
It's a little breezy and cool tonight across the valley, but coming up next, we'll update you on the backyard barbecue and your forecast for a summer-like weekend. That's next.